Hi everybody, it's Scott here, and in this final section for our pickups, what we're going to do is set up a way of spawning the pickups that we've just made. So we're going to go into uScript, Control and U of course, and because these are prefabs, we're going to do this all inside our level script. So I'm going to double click level script and just find where our spawners are. We're going to do it in a very similar fashion to the enemy spawner. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this entire thing and hit Control C. And underneath our boss spawner, I'm just going to full screen this. I'm going to hit Control V to paste. I'm going to rename my comment to pickup spawn. Pickup spawner. So on graph start, we're going to set a random float. Now we want this to be pretty rare. We're going to do this between 15 and 25 seconds. And then we're going to throw in a delay. Remember, delays work because this is a one-off fire. It doesn't do this every frame. And we're going to delete quite a few of these. And we're actually going to remove the wires from the random switch. We're going to remove this wire as well. We're just going to remove these wires. What we want to do is we want to set the random location first, and then we want to set up a random switch. So first of all, we're setting up our random vector 3. So after the delay, setting a random vector 3, then we're plugging that into a random switch. Going to make sure the maximum outputs is set to 2, and then we're just going to copy the spawn prefab and paste. And what we want to do is we want to have, just going to delete this wire as well. One of these is going to be set to health pickup. So we're randomly picking, using the random switch, between a health pickup and a rapid fire pickup. Just going to copy that and paste that inside. That's going to be the location set from that. It's going to remove that from there. Put that into there. So it'll either spawn a health pickup or a rapid fire pickup. And then after it spawns, it is going to go back to the set random float. Now what we need to do is we need to set up our vector 3, our random vector 3 in our level. And we don't want to do it outside the walls, we want to do it kind of inside the play area. Okay, so very simply, we know that our up and down value, whenever we placed a pickup in here, we set this to minus 0.25. Oops, let's try that once more. The Y has to be set to minus 0.25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click our random vector 3. I'm just going to click 0 on all this. And so minimum Y needs to be minus 0.25. And our maximum Y is also minus 0.25. That will ensure that they always spawn on the ground perfectly. Now what we need to do is we just need to zoom out a bit. Just going to set this to 0, 0. Now we're going to pick the minimum X value. So we're going to say about minus 48 and plus 48. So yeah, plus 48. So minimum X can be at minus 48 and the maximum X can be plus 48. So the box can spawn from anywhere between here and here. But we also need to set the Z. So anywhere between, let's say about 48 again, and minus 48. And minus 48. So that bit's pretty straightforward. So minimum Z will be minus 48 and plus 48. So what's happening is it will spawn anywhere between here, anywhere inside here. It can't go outside the X by more than -48, and it also can't go outside on Z past -48 or above 48. Okay, and because we set the minimum and maximum Y to -0.25, it will never be up or below the ground. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that, don't need him anymore. And we're just going to double check our script is looking good. So on the graph start, we're setting a random float between 15 and 25. It's then going to start the delay. Because this isn't working via frames, this delay will work just fine. After the delay, it's setting a random vector 3, always up and down on -0.25, and then it's going to pick somewhere inside the box of our level. It's going to take that as a vector 3, and that's going to be used as the spawn positions for either the health pickup or the rapid fire pickup. And it's going to randomize using this switch. Max output used is 2, so the first time it might do output 2, the second time might do output 2 again. So you might get 2 rapid fires, or you might get a health pickup, rapid fire pickup, so on and so forth. After it's spawned, these wires are going straight back into the random float. So the first time you get a pickup, you might have to wait 15 seconds. The next time you might have to wait 20 seconds. The next time might be 16 seconds. It's totally at random. Okay, and that is it, folks. Just going to add a bit smaller and just trim out my comment. And that is it for the pickups. We're just going to file and save this, and we're going to give this a little test. I'm going to exit out here. And I'm just going to find my player. It's right here. I'm going to zoom out. Lens flare is a bit annoying. I'm just going to click on play. Might zoom in a wee shade. So here we have some enemies spawning. We have our regular fire rate. Just going to select my player so we can see our health. Currently there are no pickups. And now we have a health pickup. And he's right over here. So we currently have 5 health. Now we have 6 health. So now we have a bit of ability to survive in our game. Oh, I just lost a health there. I think it's just spawned another health pickup. Not seen any rapid fire pickups yet. And now if I just hit pause, we do have a rapid fire pickup in there somewhere. It's quite far from my player. Let's see if we can reach it. Oops, I missed him. Just going to pause the game and select my player just to make sure that this still works. So we've got regular fire. When we pick this up, we are now completely badass to killing enemies really quickly. And this only, whoops, we died. So we do know that works and the timer works. So that is it for pickups, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next section.